EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels starts with a pass. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Seemed like the receiver ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
These third down conversions are just so important when everybody stresses. We want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Here we go. 19 sight. 19.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
On the 6.
Third down and 11.
79 Gross. Head. 70 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go check.
They'll run with Krosky-Merritt. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up a 2nd and goal.
Okay, break.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Sinnott, the man in motion.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Deputy Rings, look, Seven Pirates, go!
Working out of the gun, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Derek Brown gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
Mustang 19, let's go. 60 Bison, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18, Warriors 17, Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on third down. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And it can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's Young now to throw right away. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. A big play for the Panthers. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Blaster, 6, Fury, yellow, white. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
Watch out now. 52. Red 10 black. Steal. 10.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield.
a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's another Panthers.
Back to throw. Young moving outside the pocket, and he's in! Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. And the offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two. Throwing is Young. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Daniels now on first down. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Washington.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
That's another Washington first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Daniels gonna throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Dragon 60.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And a run. Here's Krosky-Merritt. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and at best might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath, because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Panthers take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set, hut. Smash 45. White. Black shot. Huge. Yellow. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. Moving to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Panthers. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The Panthers will
Back to throw. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
To second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Blaster, 50, green, claws red. 10, hut.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's good.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Red, yellow, black ultra, field, ready, set.
Here's Young, exiting the pocket right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Fury, yellow, green jack. Here we go. Red, cycle, 33, claw, 10, needle, blue, blue striker. Smash, red, drill, green. Cut.
On second down, Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Fight 60, 45, white.
He'll get this out wide, and he's in. Xavier Elite, touchdown, Carolina. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Dragon 60, 2. Rental, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down.
Drop 60,
A
drop
gain of
60.
16 yards. And the Washington first down.
19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Got it,
Brings
ready?
up 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. 70 Warriors, 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Commanders first down.
At the 25-yard line.
60 Maverick. Janet.
Throwing again. Daniel. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
To the air again is Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is up and through. Panthers are able to extend the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
19 tight.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 1st and 10.
65, check down. 18 Cardinal, Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 19, shot, Mustang 19.
Daniels going to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
For the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, cycle, spike, white, ready. 33, yellow. Steel, black. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Flush to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Blaster, stick, blue striker. Claws red. Let's go. Set.
On 1st down is Young. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
Black ultra. Smash. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Needle blue.
1st and
Let's go
10
now.
at the 50-yard line.
Set.
To throw is Young. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
38.
From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw, Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
They'll pick up
yards.
23 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merrick. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
Ready?
22 yards.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Claws red. Set. Hut. Hut.
To throw is Young. That one taken in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Panthers
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break!
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Trayvon Merritt on the tackle.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Washington.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Here's Daniels. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Got it to McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set. Fit, blue, strike, slice, blue, claws, red. 6, mega.
Young to throw on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't think.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Panthers.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Raptors. Let's go now. Red, cycle. 45, white.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Young. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Young. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They convert with a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 11.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
50 green.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Young quickly out to Leggett. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Throwing on second down, Young. And he's into the end zone yet again. De'Ami Brown, touchdown, Panthers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set, punch.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Drill green, rail, yellow, 30 seconds.
On second down, Young. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Blue. Claws red.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
So from the 39,
yards.
they come up on 1st and 10.
Right. What? Set.
Back to throw. Young. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Young. In trouble, and down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we steal. Green Jack. 10 black. Ready?
Throwing now on third and long. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
19. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
60 Eagles.
A gain of 15.
19 tight.
First
19
down,
tight.
Commanders.
Go.
Throwing again. Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Sinnott, the man in motion.
Ready?
Krosky Merrick trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Right back to Krosky Merrick, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky Merrick, touchdown Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's pulled in And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Watch out now. 52. Yellow. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. That's Lee Gesson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
On 1st down is Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Commanders
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Room to run at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
It's one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10, going for it all. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the division.